Good morning. It's like 9 o'clock almost, and kind of the way of the world right now with our pandemic and our staying at home that we kind of get up a little later. And normally I would start this next recipe by just adding water to the premix. But now I'm giving you a little hint, aren't I? What am I making this morning? I would just add water to the pancake mix. But I want to show you how to make them homemade in case you're out of pancake mix, or you want to just go up that extra level where it's just a little bit better when you make your pancakes yourself. But in general, yeah, you can go out and buy your Rayleigh's brand pancake waffle mix. It's pretty cheap, and you just add water and it's pretty darn good. But if you want to do your pancakes a little fancy, you came to the right place. We're going to do blueberry pancakes this morning, and I'm going to show you some of the goodies that we're going to put in here. We're going to use our measuring cups. So here comes fractions. We have a quarter cup, third cup, half cup, full cup. This is always usually the set and how they come. We're going to use our teaspoons and tablespoons. We're going to use our measuring, the real cup itself here if we need it. And we're going to mix in these ingredients here. Melted butter, 1/3 cup. We're going to put in 2 cups of flour, and I'll put this on our website. We're going to have a quarter cup of sugar, granulated sugar. Here's the magic stuff that makes your pancakes rise, the baking powder. We're going to use 4 teaspoons of that. There is salt added to this, a half teaspoon, 2 eggs, and the milk is 1.5 cups of milk. And then finally our blueberries, big old plump blueberries. We're going to mix them all in a bowl in a moment, and we're going to cook them on Mr. Holloway's fancy little griddle I got here. It's really nice for making great pancakes and grilled cheeses and cooking fish. And if you don't have a griddle like this, that's okay. Just use one of your skillets that you've got around the house. Okay, so in a moment I'll start it. All right, we're going to start off with the dry first. So it says 2 cups of flour. So there's 1 full cup. And we may run short here. The bag's about empty. It is. I've always got another one. So 2 cups of flour. Okay, a little bit more. You top it off like that. Ah, boy. There we go. 2 cups flour. Sugar, quarter cup. So we bring in our quarter cup measure. It says so on the back of these cup measurements usually. Quarter cup sugar. Baking powder. Teaspoons. That's what I'm lacking. We'll come back in a moment and I'll measure the teaspoons. 4 teaspoons of baking powder. You level them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a half teaspoon. So these come in different measurements here, from a quarter teaspoon, and then it becomes a teaspoon, and then a tablespoon's the big guy. Tablespoon with the big T in your measurements. So we're going to find the half teaspoon of salt. And we're going to beat this well together. And then I'm going to add my milk. Milk is 1.5 cups. So go back to our measurement here with the 1 cup. Get the half cup ready. Stir in those ingredients like it said to do. 1.5 cups of milk. 1 and a half. You can see the differences in the half and the full cup. Then we're going to add the 3rd cup of melted butter. And you just kind of want it cool. And we'll have to add a little bit more in a minute. 3rd cup of butter. And stir all of that in there. And it's going to make some really nice mix. Okay? Then we're gonna put this on the griddle, and then I'm gonna sprinkle the blueberries on top. And I'll show you how that goes in a moment. I almost forgot. 2 beaten eggs. 1, 2 eggs. And then beat that in there really good. Okay. Should color your mix just a little bit. And this is a lot of pancakes for this one guy. I hope my wife can eat some of these as well. And keep stirring that mix. Alright. There's our mix. You can see the nice consistency, and I stirred around the edges, and so it's all blended in well. I probably stirred for about, I don't know, 20-30 seconds. Okay. I got my griddle really good and hot. And as you've seen throughout my cooking videos, it's a recurring theme. You have to have your pans and your griddle really hot. So I'm gonna move this over. I've already sprayed on sometimes you may wanna do this, get a little canola oil, vegetable oil spray, and you spray it on here. And get rid of any kind of loose stuff so the pancakes have a nice flat, clean surface and they won't stick. And I'm gonna take my ladle, and I'm going to add a pancake mix right on there. I like them kind of mid-size. I like 2 of them. So they're just a nice, size that fits your plate well. And then quickly add your blueberries. So plop, 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 plop. Kind of fun. You can make a smiley face. Look at that. How much fun is that? Gotta smile a little more. Look at him. He's not the prettiest guy, but look at that. That's fun. And then maybe add some cheekbones. I like a lot of blueberries. Because when you bite into that pancake and it's got the blueberry part, oh, so good. Alright, so we cook these. They'll probably take about 45 seconds or a minute on one side on my griddle. And you can see it's already brown under there. So I'm about to flip them already. When the bubbles start coming up, you start to see real close. You see the bubbles, it means it's getting cooked on the other side. And I like to check it. And when it's brown, you flip it. Oh, look at that. This guy's probably about ready already too. Doesn't take long, does it? Okay, if you like them puffy, you just let them kind of do their natural action. See how they start off very flat? And they're getting like a dome. They're puffing up really nice. That's the baking powder that makes that, it creates that ability to fill with air and puff up. So you get little air pockets in the cooked flour. It puffs up nice. So again, probably about 30 seconds maybe is all. Maybe just a little bit more, and I'll show you the finished product. Oh man, don't those look good? Yes. So this is the blueberries splattered in. You can see here. Put a little butter on them. Syrup around here. We spend a little bit more for that. Or your Aunt Jemima log cabin brand. Any of those are great to put on your blueberry pancakes. Alright, so let's get this on there. I like to do just a little corner at a time. I put some butter on there. The American Heart Association isn't going to like how much butter I put on. A little butter in moderation is good, but not too much. Okay. First bite is always the best. So much better than the mix. Really, kids, try this recipe. I'll give you the ingredients and the measurements. Use your fractions. So much better homemade.